YML Jungle. I come from Costa Rica. I'm currently based out of Miami, Florida. I'm an artist in general with many different disciplines. I'm a tattoo artist by career, a muralist, painter, sculptor, and illustrator. So I'm fortunate enough to have known from a very young age that I'm an artist. So I consider what I do my ikigai. It is a very clear path for me. It's something that I do. It's my life, essentially. I would say that absolutely anything that I cross paths with is part of my inspiration. Life in general, any little thing could be an inspiration. Even the plate of food that I eat before I sit down to paint, or the view, or music as well. What drew me to participate in the residency was a culmination of a few things. I tend to continue to find my way to Japan, and the residency seemed very interesting just based on the people involved. It was something that I wasn't quite sure if I was going to do it or not, because I just very recently visited Japan. But it was clear that I needed to be here. So I followed the message, and here I am, and I'm very thankful to be here. My experience so far with this residency has been very interesting. There has been so much that has happened that it almost feels like it has been longer than it has been. Not just based on all the activities and things provided by the residency, but just the interactions with all the artists, and as well as being in this place. Japan is a very special place for me. So, yeah. This place and its culture has influenced my artwork and what I have done here very deeply. It's something that I cannot explain. For some reason, I'm just drawn to this place like a magnet. It's something I cannot deny. And I continue to seek to be here as much as possible. It has influenced me in many, many ways, even from childhood. In Latin American countries, the animation that we get as children, as cartoons, is anime. And that was some of my first exposure to art, period. So I would say that even that has influenced me from a very early age. As I grew and I began my apprenticeship as a tattoo artist, my sensei, he learned Japanese tattooing here as well. And that has continued to influence my work, not only in tattooing, but indirectly in all the other things that I have done. There's not much I can do to split apart my life from Japan. For some reason, the paths always lead here. I do not have the answer as to why, but I hope to find out someday. The piece I have been working on during this residency is Takagarasu, who is a Shinto three-legged crow. He is a guide. It is not something that I chose to do, which is very interesting. I do not believe in coincidences. I asked the owner of the onsen what would represent this area. I wanted to create something that people here would have a connection with, and I wanted to remove myself and my ego from the work and do something that was really going to represent this place. And he told me that Takagarasu is very important to this area. And again, how nothing is coincidental. I am seeking to follow my true path, and he is a guide. So it just works absolutely perfect. What I would like to achieve is just to continue to be conscious, to appreciate life and the little things and the small moments, the air that we breathe, the fact that we're alive, the health that we were given, and just continue to be open to receive what is ahead of me. I would say that the local culture and surroundings are practically optimal for me. I don't think there could be anything better for me than to wake up, take a dip in an onsen, and have sushi for breakfast, only to continue my day with painting. If you know me, you know how much I love those things and how important they are for me. So it couldn't be any better. I couldn't ask for anything better than that myself. I've had a few interactions with the locals here while I have been working. We have invited them to come in during the process, and they continue to come in, and they're pleased. And I just continue to have such lovely interactions with the people of Japan. It's always so pleasant. They're so welcoming, and I'm so grateful for them for being such great hosts. There's something about Japan. There's this just blanket of peace and zen and just art and culture that blankets everything, and it cannot be pulled apart. It is completely intertwined with life here. And having the temples to be able to visit, and having the peace here from nature and just the place in general, and the culture that just permeates the air here. Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm not sure if I could pinpoint an exact situation or moment. This is just another visit that further notes how much I need to be here and how I need to return. I feel like I have met people here that quite possibly I could know for a lifetime. And that was not something that I was necessarily expecting, but it has been a great surprise to meet very talented and just great people in general. I'm not sure if exactly being around other artists has influenced me. I would say that the location has influenced me the most, but the interactions with all these people, again, they have just been really great, and I could easily see this as a beginning of long relationships and our paths continuing as the bird crows. I would hope, especially for the people of Ishikawa, to be able to enjoy what I have created. I did it for them. I know they have had difficult times, and I hope this is just something that they can enjoy.